No, I think I deleted it. Look at the new Fortune magazine and the Fortune 500. Look at the top 10.
Yes, the Walmart is number one. So I can find the entire list here. Walmart was followed by the top three oil companies: U.S., ExxonMobil, Chevron, ConocoPhillips. Fannie Mae jumped from 81st last year to right up the top five. Wow, look at that.
Fannie Mae. Do you even know what Fannie Mae is? I mean, does the average American know what Fannie Mae is? What is that? These are the people that do the loans. They hold the mortgages. The reason why I went from 81st to, was it 4th or 5? It's number 5. Number 5. The reason why it's down number 5 is because they are now responsible for about 99% of all mortgages written in America now. The government owns your home. So if you default, they say, hey, let's not pay this mortgage. Don't pay the mortgage, default on it. Who does it really go back to? So the bank has all of these reserves, printed money. But who holds the actual note? Who holds the land? It's not the bank. The bank has the printed money. The government holds the note. The government, in the end, will be the one that owns all the land, all the homes, everything. They have the hard asset. Fannie and Freddie. Now, this is an organization. This is not a government organization, but it's also not a private organization. It's nothing. It is in its own category. It's nothing. We have filed, I can't tell you how many Freedom of Information Act requests. We can't get a government or a Freedom of Information from Fannie or Freddie. Can't get anything. Why? Because they don't answer to anything. They're not government, and they're not private. So until they make that transition, which they're not transitioning, you can't get any information. This is the number 5 on the Fortune 500 list. Number 5. It's a government organization in reality. But on paper, it's nothing. Nothing. Okay, so you have the 3 oil companies. You have Walmart. Hated by the left. Yeah, the entire top 5 is vilified with the exception of Fannie Mae. Get into the top 5. So first of all, number 1 is Walmart. Walmart is hated by everybody on the left. Why? Because they provide cheap or inexpensive products for people who need them. Wow, I mean, terrible service. That's practically charity. They're providing what a good number of people need and want at the most inexpensive price, and an incredible amount of variety for each thing. I mean, you can't. I mean, that's what you're supposed. That's the sign of capitalism. Capitalism. That is capitalism, and they vilify it. Then ExxonMobil, Chevron, and ConocoPhillips. Okay, all they're doing is they are, think of this, finding oil at the bottom of the ocean, drilling 3-5 miles down, striking it, pumping it out, putting it into a giant ship, shipping it someplace around the world, then turning it into gasoline, turning it into pesticides, turning it into paint, in some cases medicine, or capsules that you take a capsule, that's petroleum-based. Everything in our world, the oil for all machines is petroleum. So they pump that from, how many miles down under the ocean floor, in the middle of the desert, or in the middle of the top of the world, in ice and extreme, and they ship it, then they refine it, then they put it and ship it again into a tanker, and they move it to someplace in your neighborhood, pump it back into the ground, waiting for you to pump it out And they're vilified for that. And they make 6% profit. 6%. Check Apple's profit. Check Microsoft's profit. Check the profit of almost any company. It's much higher than 6%. They do that. They literally make the world go around, and we vilify them. Okay? Then what's number 5 cents? Anyway, think of that. They own it. You can't ask a single question. Nobody in America. If I went out on the street and said, hey, what's Fannie Mae? What do they do? Most people would know. Now, excuse me? On the Fortune 500 list, it's number 5, and most people don't even know what it is. They're the ones greatly responsible for crime. It is the thing that the CIA erotic dreams are made of. Yeah, I was purchasing the real estate situation I was considering it, and talking to the real estate agent, and they literally wouldn't even talk about a loan coming from anyone other than Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae. I was like, well, I don't want to do Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to even do it. Like, can we go somewhere else? No. Well, we could look and see maybe if there was another bank out there that wanted. I mean, 99. It's like 98 or 99% of all loans. They don't even consider it anymore. Even offering another alternative. Why would they? Why would they do it? Why? Why would they do it? Why would they take the risk? Just give it to them. Because that's like it, and if it defaults, it defaults, and it's no big deal. Why would they? Okay. General Electric, the number 6 on our countdown all the way up to number 1. The guy emulsions on how many boards for the president. I mean, he's practically, let me just move your stuff into the White House. They pay no income tax. None. All special interests, reminding you that green is not universal. Green, really, the color of our money, is only for those who play the game. Well enough connected. Number 8, number 7, you're half away. What's Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett. Okay. Number 8, General Motors. General Motors. I'm sorry, is that a government-owned motor company, or the people that have brought us the Chevy Volt, or the Chevy Spark, or the Chevy Push-It probably after a while? I'm not really sure what it is, but your tax dollars have provided those cars, which are now being sold. You're financing all of it. You're paying for what, about $20,000 of each one of those cars? They're being sold now because they can't sell them. I mean, talk to a dealer. They can't sell them. Yeah, they're selling about 10 per day nationwide. Yeah, 10. They're going like hotcakes. It's the 8th largest company in America. The product they've been talking about for years and years, they're selling 10 per day. 10. So they're selling these 10 until General Electric stepped in and said, we're going to buy 50,000 ourselves. Yeah, that's number 6 on the list. Number 6 on the list is buying from number 8 on the list, and they're both connected right directly to our government. And so you're financing now the Chevy Volt through GM. You paid for all of that stuff. And now GE, that pays no taxes, is buying 50,000 of them, and they want their rebate, which is your money going to GE. So, number 9, Bank of America. Don't be alone. No tax dollars there. And then last, Ford Motor Company, which did not take the bailout. So, name the companies that did not that did not take the bailout.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about
Only part of this system.
yeah, only companies that have been vilified, really. I mean, the ones that are left, you've got the Walmarts and the Exxons of the world, and then you have
Ford.
And Ford. I guess Berkshire Hathaway, which is an investment company. I mean.